Hello and welcome to the news at 1 on NTA Channel 5, Abuja. I am Mariam George Jitobo. The commemoration of World Telecommunications Day aims at making communication easily accessible to people in all parts of the world. Serafina Okon-Umekwe explores the importance of the day.
World Telecommunications Day is celebrated 17th of May every year to highlight the role of information and communication technology in today's world, as ICT has enhanced the mode of communication and cost-effective, thereby eliminating the use of papers, enhance better teachings and learning methods. Communication serves 5 major purposes of informing, expression of feelings, imagine, influence, and to meet social expectations. Each of these purposes is reflected in form of communication. The theme for this year, 2021, is accelerating digital transformation in
COVID-19 pandemic has highlighted the urgency of accelerating digital transformation and advancing the goals and targets of the Connect 2030 agenda of the ITU to leave no one behind. Nigeria, through the Nigerian Communications Commission, participates actively for today and this celebration, and wish to commit that the Nigerian Communications Commission will leverage the power of information and communications technology in digitally transforming our society,
economies and digital divide, as it paves the way of increasing awareness of position in communication.
Now to health matters. 1 in every 4 men and 1 in every 5 women, according to statistics, are said to be hypertensive. However, as Nigeria joins the rest of the world to commemorate the day, Aisha Uba Ali takes a look at the causes, prevention and management of hypertension.
It is commonly referred as the silent killer. Hypertension, known as high blood pressure, a condition which the vessels persistently raise pressure. Although medical experts have classified blood pressure into 2, primary and secondary, they have also continually advised adults above 30 years to endeavor to live a healthy life.
And the doctor said, very okay.
And the last time I checked was November last year.
According to statistics, it has been estimated that nearly 1 billion people globally, with 1.5 of the population not aware of their condition. This figure, they say, may rise to 1.5 billion by 2025.
The person that has it doesn't feel anything, so it continues to until maybe the person collapses.
For the essential one, the primary one, we have to take care of what could be the provocating causes.
High blood pressure.
His kidneys, or check other associated conditions like thyroid, and other organs in the body.
The World Hypertension Day, which is marked every May 17th, is to create awareness and also make people understand that it can be prevented and controlled.
But if the pregnant woman, after having had her baby, she was already what we call pre-eclamptic and eclamptic, who knows, and she continues with her habits of heavy fats diet and being sedentary, not even moving because she has a little baby with her, then hypertension might come to be her neighbor.
The World Hypertension Day was first inaugurated in May 2005, and 16 years after, it has remained an annual event. The theme for this year's commemoration is measure your blood pressure accurately, control it, live longer. In Abuja, Aisha Uba Ali, NTA News.
Meanwhile, a humanitarian organization based in the United States of America, Achana Legacy Foundation, has donated medical equipment worth millions of naira to boost primary health care centers in the federal capital, called on other organizations to emulate the gesture. Ifeanyi Ezumba has the details.
Some of the items donated include electric heel rum Advanta, Dama relief face mask with ear loops, vacuum regulator, pressure tubings, wheelchairs, cameras, and lots more. FCT Minister of State Ramatu Tijani Aliu, commending the well-meaning Nigerians, said there are still men and women out there that still believe in the unity and progress of Nigeria.
340-foot container of appliances, heavy equipment, much money, in dollars that it was purchased with. As transparent as they were, they did a video coverage of it, they sent in the CD as manual, and then they sent in the hard copy as well. This goes a long way to tell us that Nigeria, if indeed we reach out, you can imagine their target is every state.
Acting Secretary, FCTA Primary Healthcare Board, Dr. Iwot Ndayo, emphasized that they are looking at equity, community participation and collaboration for the primary health care to strive.
We must pull our stakeholders together, particularly from the non-governmental area, and then see how we pull our resources from that area and boost the performance of the primary health care subsector.
The representative of the Achaya Foundation, Salihu Mustafa, made known that they believe in the philosophy that a healthy nation is a wealthy nation, and that before a nation can attain wealth, it has to attain wellness as a people.
There is every need to join hands with individuals, organizations that have this mandate in mind. We believe in the philosophy that it is not by how much you are worth, but how much you are able to give.
I want to assure the Honorable Minister for State also that as a council, we will put every measures in place, as we have done in the last 3 months, to ensure that every item here are well secured.
The minister used the occasion to call on Nigerians to be patriotic, adding that Nigeria can go a long way without waiting for the government. In Abuja, Ifeanyi Esumba, NT News.
And figures from the Nigeria Center for Disease Control, NCDC, as at 16th May 2021, indicate 0 new cases of COVID-19 in the FCT, bringing the total number of confirmed cases to 19,851, while active cases stand at 581, and the number of discharged cases in the territory put at 19,104. Sadly, 166 deaths have been recorded in the FCT. Peace and harmony are central tenets to be used by religious leaders as advocacy tools for development. This is the view of some residents of Abuja as Nigeria joins the international community to mark this year's International Day of Living Together in Peace. Chinwe Ugochukwu has the details.
Living together in peace is all about accepting differences and having the ability to tolerate others as well as coexist peacefully. The United Nations General Assembly declared 16th May as the International Day of Living Together in Peace with the aim of mobilizing the efforts of the international community to promote peace. The day also upholds the desire to live and work together in order to build a sustainable world of peace. What role does religion play to promote peace in the nation?
I would say religion is as crucial in terms of bringing peace to a community, to a nation. The question now becomes, what does that religion teaches? Because that will determine the response of the practitioners. I can speak for Christianity. For Christianity, Christ-likeness means living a peaceful life. Because as much as it depends on you, you have to live at peace with all men.
Religious leaders re-emphasize that there is the need to eliminate all forms of discrimination and intolerance, calling for the inclusion of all, irrespective of status.
I'm advising all of us together in Nigeria today, forget, irrespective of your religion, either you're a Muslim, you are Christian, you are Yoruba, you are Igbo, you are Hausa, we are one.
Many also say religion should be a force for peace, displaying the golden rule, quality inscribed in the Holy Book, which include love your neighbor and do unto others as you would like others to do unto you.
Whether you are Yoruba or you are Hausa or Igbo, it doesn't matter. To live in to coexistence is the best way to go.
A Yoruba man would say, I will not have anything to do with an Hausa man. Hausa man will say, I will not have anything to do with Igbo man. And yet, we are supposed to collectively develop Nigeria. Whatever is likely going to divide us, we don't emphasize them. And then we embrace and promote things that will bring unity and amity.
Some are also of the opinion that if families, groups, state and the nation at large live in peace, the world will be a better place to live on. Chinwe Ugochukwu, NTN News.
In the meantime, the need for parents to make sacrifices and create time for the children has been re-emphasized. Guest on NTA Channel 5 Sunday Magazine program said this will go a long way in reviving the family values in the society. Hadiza Godwin Ebuni monitored the program and now reports.
Speaking during the program, Secretary Counseling Association of Nigeria FCT chapter Oladele Olajide said the family is the smallest building block of a society and it holds the utmost importance in a person's life, and that the bond within the members of a family helps in providing safe environments for an individual's development.
The strength of the building is the strength of the foundation. And that is why the foundation is very, very important. So where there's foundation of the fear of God, that's the first thing. We cannot take the God factor away. Where there is fear of God, where there is, respect, where there is godliness, living like God, then there is trust, there is commitment to the family.
He further says each family must strengthen the spirit of solidarity, education, morality, ethic, behavior, general knowledge, professional skills, and uphold traditions.
The word I'm going to emphasize here is sacrifice. Most homes now, they have left their children in the hands of maids.
Over and above, Oli maintains that parents at this critical period must spend quality time with their children. Hadiza Godwin Ebuni, NTA News.
The United Nations General Assembly has identified road accident as the 8th cause of deaths globally, with Nigeria committing 50% of our gross domestic product, GDP, to road crashes, amounting to 9 trillion naira loss annually. In commemoration of the 6th Global Road Safety Week, Serafina Okon-Umekwe reports that the United Nations aims at reducing crashes to 50% globally.
In 2008 and 2009, the United Nations reeled out statistics saying more than 1 million persons were dying on global roads, and the projection for the year 2020 was that the figure would increase to 1.9 million deaths each year. It is against this backdrop that the United Nations called on member states to accede to a resolution with member states on improving global road safety in March 2010. The country director of United Nations Decade of Action on Road Safety and Traffic Injury Prevention Nigeria, Sydney Ibianusi, and the Federal Road Safety Authority say 90% of these deaths are occurring in developing and other low-income countries, Nigeria inclusive, as bulk of the deaths will remain in developing countries. This alarming trend made the United Nations on Public Health Concerns declare a decade of activities which require stakeholders' participation to ensure this ugly trend is reversed, including deaths and disabilities.
So what we're now adopting is when the road crashes occur, let there be no deaths, let there be no disabilities. So this approach now requires that we adopt measures to ensure that when crashes occur, 50% of deaths and disabilities are reduced.
Records have it that accidents have been on the increase in Nigeria, mostly due to overspeeding, and experts say efforts at curbing it has not been totally successful. Thus, the Federal Road Safety Corps attempted to install the speed limit device. How effective has this policy and implementation been?
The speed limit device it helps a lot because there are some drivers that can speed beyond their limit.
To work because of you will not speed beyond the 110.
Fortunately, a number of road users have not realized the need for us to obey the speed limit that is allowed, and that is why we have a number of crashes.
The World Health Organization say fatality in Nigeria is about 40,000 annually, accounting for about 20 deaths daily. The 5 pillars set out for this year's World Global Week center on road safety administration, safer roads and infrastructure, safer vehicles and mobility, safer road users. As safety experts say, these require a lot of advocacy programs. The United Nations Safety Global Week commences from the 17th to 23rd of May 2021 with the theme Managing Speed, Street for Life. Serafina Okon Umekwe, NTA News.
You're watching the news at 1 on NTA Channel 5. Abuja will be back after this break. Please stay with us.
I want to inform you that COVID-19 vaccination is going on in the SCT.
The vaccine is safe, effective,
and we
free.
Encourage all people to participate to ensure that you take this COVID-19 vaccine.
Go for COVID-19 vaccination now to prevent severe illness.
I therefore encourage our brothers and sisters to avail of this opportunity.
Yes, like all no to negative rumors.
Glad to have you back. Findings reveal that so many factors, including the environment, are responsible for the rising abuses of children's rights in the society. Deborah Gazai-Jimaika, on special assignment, captured children as young as 5-year-old, already predisposed to life above their age.
From observation, low-income, densely populated communities in the Federal Capital Territory lack opulence of the city center as families live in clusters. Respondents therefore noted that in such communities, abuses of many forms are prevalent.
So it was very, very terrible and bad. So some of these things normally cause emotional trauma. For I believe that some mothers, to just take their child where they see than sending them out as housemaids.
That due to the maltreatment, I have to leave the house just to free myself from bondage. But what I would tell mothers out there to please stop giving out their children. If they don't have money, it's better they should send their children to hawk.